Hey, SK fans, Leonix here, joined by Cop with an impressive score of 13-2 on Sivir. How do you feel about that win?
I'm really happy mainly because I think that was my second game of Sivir all week. I didn't practice any Sivir this week, didn't play any solo queue Sivir, so it was just like a random pickup. I guess I sort of stole the pick from Sneaky because he's been destroying me all week in scrims with Sivir. So I'm like, oh, it fits here. He beat my Graves Annie, so I'll pick it into them, and worked out really well.
I noticed that your team comp was kind of really well at like scaling. Is that Last Shadow? I know that you picked up a new coach, Soldier leaving. Uh, any comments on that?
LS has been helping us with like refining our champ pools, and we're pretty good at knowing what to pick and when and what works together. And our team's really good with just picking scaling comps. So we kind of just took we we kind of just like counterpicked the lanes, but also picked really well scaling champions, and that showed in them getting a lot of towers early. And so they just punished us really hard for I guess our more scaly champions. Yeah. But we knew we could like persevere and like wait till mid late game to where we could win team fights.
I know the last time that we kind of spoke was at the expansion tournament. How's being on Gravity? Like, any comments on your new owner, Davis?
Davis is an awesome dude. He's really fun to hang out with. He's like one of us basically. So our team owner is just like a friend, and so it's really cool to just hang out as a team. And on this team, I think it's the best team atmosphere I've ever been with. We're always just happy. After like a loss, we don't like argue at all. We just find out what we did wrong, see what we could do better, and then just move on to the next game. And so I'm just happy that we're all just really enjoying our time and just focusing on winning.
So with the new, I guess, atmosphere of Team Gravity, do you feel that, like, I don't know, the RNG gods were kind of on your side this game? Because I just kept seeing your one auto just do like take down half of Maple's and Slushy's health.
Uh, well, with the recent buff to PD, I went Shiv that game, so I think my crit's at like 40%, and I was getting way more crits than I should have, which I mean, I'm kind of owed this because at least I notice I never crit in any game that matters except like this one. So I'm extremely unlucky. So I mean, it's about time. But later on, I was able to get the I could switch the Shiv to PD, and then I had insane attack speed with New Blood Boils, Zephyr, PD, all that. So I was just attacking a ton. So of course I'm gonna get a lot of crits.
Do you feel that Last Shadow is kind of, you said that he was refining you guys' champion pools. Do you feel that that's like a huge bonus for Gravity? Does that change anything in your team dynamic?
I don't think we've changed that much yet because we only picked him up probably like a week ago, and he's in Korea, or he was in Korea, so he wasn't really able to like watch all of our games. Plus, he was traveling all yesterday and the day before, so he missed a lot of the scrims, and so we had to do most of the work this week. But I feel with more time, like going into next week, our play style will change a lot and will be a lot better.
I know that you said that it was a different team atmosphere. Is that just kind of like, what's the difference between, I guess, being on Team Liquid and now being on Gravity? Is this kind of like more home for you? What is that difference like?
I think the difference is that as a team on Gravity, we're all a lot more casual, and in Team Liquid, they're very strict. They have like the coaching staff just be very hard on the players and make sure they just focus on the game and just play well. And we're a lot more lenient. I sleep a lot, just do all random stuff. I play like 2 games of solo queue a day, which is something when I was on Team Curse, which is Team Liquid now, they didn't really like. So that's one of the big reasons I was, I guess, dropped or I quit or whatever. And on this team, I feel a lot more at home and I can just focus on my play.
So, in the past, you're actually, a lot of the community has this like kind of like this perception of you of being this passive AD carry, right? I didn't see that this game. You actually, I feel like this was like kind of like this calculated aggression. Is this true? Is this something that you've kind of like morphed and changed in your playstyle, or was this kind of always there?
I think I guess I'll just talk about Ellis real quick. He likes doing more calculated plays, so that's something I like. I like having a 90% chance to win a fight, and so that's why I don't really take big risks. I don't do like the 1v2s that you see other AD carries do. I just try to do plays that will most of the time work out and be beneficial for us. And so that's why I just don't do a lot of playmaking. And in a team fight, I do my job. I just sit in the back line, kill the tanks. If I have an opening, I'll go for the AD carry and support or mid and all that. But I guess you could consider me more passive than other AD carries, but I think it's more just, yeah, calculated.
Is there like I don't know, like last week I didn't get a chance to catch up with you and your teams, but is there kind of like the certain satisfaction of like kind of winning against Team Liquid and your former teammates?
I treat it as every other game. Like I want to win every game. They all feel pretty much the same. I guess it was a little different because I was against all of my like old teammates, and I'm really good friends with all of them. So I felt kind of bad and good because I want us all to win, just because they're like my best friends, and so it's like bittersweet.
So I know that Gravity winning expansion tournament, being a new addition to the LCS, you guys are kind of like expected to be on the lower end, but you're exceeding expectations. You Are you feeling that you're at the top tier now, or like you've kind of proven yourself up there? So
It's like random because in scrims, Keen, Haunter, and Bunny, they're all a lot more quiet, and it might be because we don't really have like a strict schedule, so they're waking up like a minute before scrims or like 5 minutes after scrims start, and so they're kind of tired in the games. But at LCS, they're really loud. They're making all these calls. They're not like giving up random deaths in lane from just being like yawning or something. So in scrims, like during the weekdays, I feel like we're just gonna lose every LCS game. Then I just rely on the fact that they're really good on LAN, and then me and Saint just do our jobs. We play like the same whenever, so we have a lot to rely on.
do you have any premonitions a bit like before the game of getting ready? I know that you were telling me about some like clothing.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess the thing I do is every time we win a game or every time we lose a game, I'll switch my shoes out. I have like 10 pairs of shoes, and I'm on like pair 3 or 4 right now because we have four losses. So this is my 5th pair of shoes, and I don't know. It's like a random thing I do. I have a lot of random like mannerisms of like lucky rituals. I don't know. I just doesn't matter to me.
Fair enough. You have any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to the fans. Thanks for supporting. Happy we could bring you guys another win. Thanks to Gravity and Davis for supporting us. And
All right. If you want any more coverage just like this, be sure to check out SK Gaming on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, until next time.